The hash rate of Monero has hit a new all-time high.
Because crime is at an all-time high.
What does that mean for Monero? Should we be worried? Stay tuned till the end to know everything about hash rate and Monero. And hey, we are giving away $20 to a random subscriber. To stand a chance to win, all you have to do is like and subscribe. Stay tuned as we will announce the winner by the end of the month. Welcome to CryptoSafe. CryptoSafe is a channel dedicated to helping others become financially independent through cryptocurrency. Our focus is mainly on privacy coins and some gem fundamentals you cannot miss. If you find this video inspiring and wish to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. In today's video, we will be talking about the hash rate of Monero. Do let us know in the comments if you are going to invest in XMR. So let's get into the video without any further delay. On the 8th of this month, Monero confirmed by tweeting that they have hit an all-time high with the hash rates. The tweet said, "We are excited to share that hash rate on the Monero network is at an all-time high." The tweet was followed by many commenting about the mining rate as well as the price variations of Monero. The comment section was filled with support for Monero, but what exactly happened here? Is it a good thing, or should we be worried?
Should we be worried?
No.
Hash rate is the entire combined computational power that is utilized to mine and process transactions on a proof-of-work blockchain,
You won't find faster computational power anywhere else in the world.
such as Bitcoin and Ethereum prior to its 2.0 upgrade. A hash is a fixed-length alphanumeric code which represents words, messages, and data of any length. Crypto projects require a number of different hashing algorithms to generate different types of hash code. You can think of them like random word generators, where every algorithm is a different system for creating random words. Before new transactional data can be added to the next block in the chain, miners have to compete using their machines to find a number.
Mr. Warren, I have to find out.
To be more specific, miners are trying to develop a hash that is less than or equal to the numeric value of the target hash by varying a single value known as a nonce. Every time the nonce is changed, a completely new hash is generated. This is basically like a lottery ticket system where every new hash is a unique ticket with its own group of numbers. Since each hash developed is random and impossible to predict, it can take millions of guesses or hashes before the target is met and a miner gets the right to fill the next block and add it to the blockchain. Each time this happens, a block reward of freshly minted tokens is rewarded to the successful miner with any fee payments attached to the transactions they save in the new block. Adding a new block to blockchain confirms of all of the transactions saved within that block. Each time a block is added on top of the existing blocks, those earlier transactions are reconfirmed again and again, making it more and more impossible to change. For most proof-of-work blockchains, the block reward, which is a predetermined amount of free coins awarded to a miner every time a new block is mined, goes through a programmed halving in order to gradually reduce the total supply over the course of a coin's mining lifespan. For Bitcoin, block rewards are cut in half every 210,000 blocks, or around every 4 years. As of 2021, miners get 6.25 Bitcoins each time they mine a new block. The next Bitcoin halving is estimated to happen in 2024, and will see BTC block rewards drop to 3.125 Bitcoins per block.
Company on the block, with all the press and everything.
Dash is another mineable cryptocurrency that decreases its block rewards by 7.14% every 210,240 blocks, and Litecoin halves its rewards every 840,000 blocks. The hash rate is a crucial metric for estimating the strength of a blockchain network, more specifically its security. The more machines given out by honest miners to discover the next block, the more the hash rate increases and the harder it becomes for malicious agents to intervene in the network. A 51% attack, for example, is when a single person or group of attackers purchases or rents enough mining equipment to take control of over 50% of a blockchain's hash rate. Because blockchains are trustless and obey a rule known as the longest chain rule, the person or group that controls a majority of the hash rate would, in theory, block or rearrange transactions and even reverse their own payments. This would generate double spend issues which, in turn, would entirely undermine the integrity of the underlying blockchain. A drop in hash rate, therefore, means a reduction in the cost to undergo a 51% attack, turning the network more vulnerable.
but it's vulnerable out in the open.
Mining difficulty is how hard it is for miners to generate a hash that's below the target hash. It's attained by decreasing the numeric value of the hashed block header. Bitcoin's difficulty, for example, is estimated using an internal score that starts at 1 being the easiest level and grows or shrinks exponentially considering how many miners are competing on the network. That score automatically changes every 2016 blocks, which is approximately every 2 weeks. Right now, that value is around 13,912,524,048,946. Blocks are aimed to be found by miners every 10 minutes. So if miners are solving blocks and discovering bitcoins more often than every 10 minutes on average, the difficulty level rises. If miners are finding bitcoins less often than every 10 minutes on average, the difficulty drops. The more miners there are online, the more hash rate is generated, meaning that there are more guesses being produced.
In other words, lots of good expanding gases.
The more guesses there are, the more chance that the correct hash is going to be found quickly. Since blockchains are generally designed to add blocks and give out new coins at a steady, predictable rate, the difficulty is programmed to adjust autonomously after a set number of blocks to keep that rate consistent as mentioned in the example. The Monero hash rate, as mentioned previously, is an estimated numerical value that specifies an estimate of how many hashes are being created by Monero miners trying to solve the current Monero block or any given block. The global Monero network hash rate is a calculated value and is calculated in hashes per second. The calculation utilized the current mining difficulty and the average Monero block time between mined blocks and the defined block time as variables to calculate the global Monero network hash rate. As the Monero network hash rate rises up, the XMR hash rate numbers get so big that abbreviations have to be used. These abbreviations are SI-derived units representing the number of hashes generated in a 1-second time frame. It is crucial to point out that the Monero hash rate does not show how quickly or slowly each block is solved. This timing, known as the block time, is enforced by the Monero mining difficulty value, as mentioned previously, is adjusted upwards or downwards during every block difficulty retarget to keep blocks being solved at a constant time frame.
Time frame?
13 minutes.
You can estimate Monero mining profits using the current XMR hash rate difficulty and a Monero mining calculator, which is available online. The current Monero hash rate is 2.93 gigahashes per second at a block height 2,449,695 with a difficulty of 352,119,123,015.00. On the 5th of September, Monero went up to an all-time high of more than 3 gigahashes per second, which was great news in the crypto world. Due to the amazing user base of Monero, it has adopted very advanced technologies. HTC, the mobile phone manufacturing firm, has taken a special interest in the application of blockchain technology for mobile phones, has now planned to cross into the world of mining. HTC Exodus, its flagship blockchain phone, has associated with Midas Labs to bring cryptocurrency mining to the mobile phone world for the first time, using the Dminer app built by Midas Labs. The immediate issue was that the notion of mining cryptocurrency brings to the necessity for high computing power and energy consumption. HTC and Midas Labs made it effective on mobile devices using Monero. Monero has a very optimistic future considering all of this. Many investors are worried that they have entered too late. However, it is not always the case. We can see if now is a good time to get into Monero. Monero has gotten a big name in the crypto world in the past years. They are number one when it comes to the privacy and security of users, and also, they have good growth and supply. This is a very interesting fact as privacy is becoming an increasingly important matter in crypto. More and more traders are beginning to see the benefits of this coin, and the outlook is therefore also bright. Especially if you look at the historically highest price ever, it has not yet been reached again, and that indicates that there is still a lot of growth left in this crypto. Monero also has a good price target, as it also moves well with Bitcoin. But we need to know that all cryptos are subjected to market volatility, and every investment should be brought through, and you should do your due diligence before any investment. With that, we are at the end of the video. What is your thought on the token? Let us know in the comment section below. See you all soon in the next video.